This is NATV Network. Welcome to NATV Radio. All right, today is a follow-up of yesterday's show, Narcissistic Abuse Recovery. Well, what is it? We're going to delve a little bit deeper into a few more things. The content of the show is from our over 500 episodes that we've had, show notes and a number of other things from our guests, information. What we're going to take a look at today, steps to recovery. Many different ways for individuals to recover from narcissistic abuse. At many different speeds, individuals go at different speeds, at different varying paces as they recover. Steps to recovery, well, when dealing with a narcissistic abuse situation for any amount of time can negatively impact a person's entire life. Many people lose entire family members, jobs, they lose their friends. So much is at stake when you're dealing with someone who's a narcissistic abuser. While recovering from narcissistic abuse can be a lengthy and complex process, it is possible to recover. So one of the main things that come into play is acknowledging the abuse itself. Before you begin healing from the abuse, you have to acknowledge that it occurred. That can be quite challenging. It can be very difficult to move forward when you know that it feels as if you're all by yourself. During the relationship, you may have had to rationalize the behavior for so long, accepting it, trying to rationalize and excuse it away, sweep it under the rug even. You're finding more individuals struggling with making their day come to a happy end with so many memories and the roller coaster of emotions of narcissistic abuse. But there is a need to set boundaries from the abuser. It can be very challenging. Narcissistic abusers often try to reconcile, as it were. They try to give you the promise of change. They are just trying to manipulate you even further, though. This is why setting boundaries, powerful, healthy, strong boundaries, is very important. Cutting ties and having no contact with your abuser, blocking their phone number, many other preventative things that you want to put in place can be very helpful. But when no contact isn't possible, what can you do? If going without any contact from your abuser is impossible because they are a member of your family or you share children, setting boundaries with that person can be an extreme challenge when you need to co-parent with someone who's a narcissistic abuser. While seeing your abuser can be extremely difficult, you still have to maintain a strong boundary and hold on to those boundaries. The confrontation may be strong from them. Hold your ground. This can be done by stating clearly you will not be subject to their abusive behavior. And you will remove yourself from any interaction with them once abuse raises its ugly head. In the process of your journey of recovery, don't be hard on yourself. Don't expect perfection. Navigate your emotions. Navigating through narcissism, both can be challenging, but processing your emotions is very important. Staying within the moment. Any type of breakup or ending of a relationship will come with difficult emotions such as grief, sadness, anger. Overwhelming emotions can take place. In the case of a relationship ending with a narcissistic abuser, it's 10, 20, 100 times worse. You may also feel shame, suspicion, fear, anxiety, symptoms of PTSD, and the list can seem endless. Because you were a person seeking to have peace, they were seeking to have disruption, your feelings may have been pushed down, set aside, as you sought to maintain the peace. Because you will be dealing with a lot of complex feelings, you will have to work through them in a healthy way. Not sure what that looks like, what it feels like? Always be open to seek advice from a professional, from those who truly know you and love you. No doubt they will be happy to work with you. Seeing a therapist can help you work through your emotions in a safe and neutral environment. Don't turn down the help. You'll need to express those painful emotions. Those painful emotions indeed can have a purpose. While feeling pain or hurt due to abuse is unpleasant, experiencing those emotions is necessary. The purpose is to allow yourself to feel what you're feeling without judgment, so that you can process each emotion and let it pass. Focus on yourself. It's going to be challenging. It's going to be very, very challenging. You've been spending most of your time, if not all of your time, focusing on the narcissistic abuser and walking on eggshells. Because people often lose themselves in relationships with narcissistic abusers, when you do break free, and you will, focusing on yourself can aid in your recovery. You can do this by rediscovering yourself. Well, what does that mean? You're going to need your family and friends, someone who knows you, who truly cares about you. No strings attached. Your relationships with friends and family and practicing self-care techniques, they can put you on a real true path of having the abuser distance himself from you, herself from you, and you can begin to recover. Holding on to the person you've always been. Self-care practices can include positive self-talk to improve your self-esteem, exercise to help release pent-up feelings of anger, rage, or grief. Adopt a breathing exercise routine that will help you release those pent-up emotions. Practice some of those even with your teenagers or your children. Address any responses that may keep you locked in the state of mind that the abuser would like you to stay in. Practice a new creative hobby as a way of self-expression. As you put some of these suggestions and many more you can find throughout the internet. Talk to your friends. Talk to your family. Build a list and a routine that will help you survive. There will be a need for you to shift your focus. After having focused your mind so long on one person who didn't have your best interests at heart or in mind, shifting gears to put your feelings and needs first can be difficult. If you find it hard to keep your attention on your well-being, emotional well-being, remember to take it easy on yourself. Don't be so hard. These things take time. Change doesn't happen overnight, but you will succeed. Seek the support and the friendship of those who have your best interests. We have more information for you. With this format that you've told us you wanted, we are so happy to embark on this journey with you. This is NATV Network, home of NATV Podcast and NATV Radio. See you next time around. I'm seeing your comment there, and I've got to tell you, hold on. Don't let the narcissistic behavior of others swallow you whole. Emotionally hold on. If you ever want to reach out to us here at NATV Network, or connect you with those that are associated with the show, feel free to do so. Check in our About section. There's an email there. And you're always welcome to send us information so that we can have someone reach out to you. Thank you so much for today's show, everyone being here. And I'm going to reach out to you personally, myself, with your comment that you've given us today during the show. I look forward to seeing each and every one of you again on one of our live shows when we're in person. But right now, we're going to say goodbye. See you around soon, everybody. Stay safe, stay focused, and stay tuned to NATV Radio, NATV Network, and Podcast for positive, informative, and encouraging information. Stay safe out there.